a quick little catch up and a bit of a surprise, a very impromptu live feed this afternoon. I'm just really seeing who is online and who is up for a chat at the moment. So at the moment, it looks like we've got nobody, which is just awesome. Oh, we've got two already. So hi, just surprised. I just thought I'd jump on just to wish everybody a happy new year. I'm only just now returning to readings this week. It's been a very quick 1 month that I took off. I decided to take 1 month off from readings, and I did not get anywhere as much as work things that I wanted to get done, which is unfortunate. I could quite easily take another month off just to get these other things done. So, okay, and I've got people jumping on asking for readings straight away. To tell you the truth, I don't even know why I've come here. It's like Spirit says I need to go live. So it's just one of my things that I am now doing. If I get the urge to do something, obviously it's Spirit that is prompting me to do this. So I've got no idea why, how, when, why I'm meant to be here, but obviously there is a reason. And I may just be doing spirituals talk for the next half hour. I don't know. I don't know, but I just wanted to catch up with everybody. Some of you may have seen that I have returned to PTV. I did go back, start doing their live feeds again a couple of weeks ago. That's the only work that I have been doing, apart from all the things that you see popping up on my Facebook behind the scenes. But as I said, I've been no readings for the month. I've been purely concentrating on connecting to Spirit and honing in on strengthening my connection, which has been great. And I'm ready to return to work. I've only just gone back this week. As you see, I will be in Goulburn tomorrow. I'm fully booked out for the day tomorrow in Goulburn, which is great. And I have now released another date for Goulburn for the 26th of February. I am trialing a automated booking system, whatever it is that you call it. I've had to reassess the way things are being done here. Is either somehow I can integrate this automated booking system, or it meant I needed to employ an assistant to do a lot of this stuff. It was just taking up too much of my time. So bear with me while I try to iron out these hiccups with this booking system. I will get there, but the plan is now, if you wanted to make a booking with me, is to go through this booking system, and you'll see the available dates. It was just taking up way too much of my time going toing and froing with available dates for people, because a lot of the times I would go out of my way to put out dates, and then people weren't getting back to me for another couple of days later. In the meantime, those dates have already been booked out, and it was just a lot of wasting time. So hopefully that will help with that problem there, which is great. I haven't returned to face-to-face readings in Port Kembla yet. That probably won't be until my daughter starts kindy in a couple of weeks. So I've got to get her settled in at school, and then I will be going back to face-to-face readings over at Port Kembla there. But I am doing Zoom readings if you would like to have a Zoom reading at the moment. Anybody on there? Let me just have a look from Young or out that area. I am returning there in March. I do have a date, but I'm just waiting again until I get things a little bit more settled here and work out this booking system. So again, you can just pop on over to that booking system and just book yourself in that way. So I'm just going to have a look, because there's a few of you on here, which is great, seeing I didn't advertise the fact that I was coming online. And and I've also started doing podcasts as well. So they're a learning curve. I thought, no, I'm going to tackle that this year and start doing podcasts. So I've done a few of them so far. If you are interested in listening to my podcast, I am now on Spotify and I'm also on iTunes. As you can see, obviously, Spirit doesn't leave me alone, because when I start this, they're trying to get my attention, and I'm not really open to be receiving messages at the moment. So let me just have a look here. Who have we got here? So hi, Jessica, Bobby. Hi, Bobby, Jojo, Tara. Who else have we got? Suzanne, Jess Pierce. Hi, Jess. Okay. Nana to 3. I'm assuming you changed your name. I think if that's Nana Joe, welcome. So yes, Tara, it was a year last year was sort of like, whoop, where'd it go? Where did it go? So it only feels like yesterday that we all went into lockdown. Who else have we got here? Suzanne, here we go. Let's do some spiritual stuff. Might you have some advice on how we can connect to spirit and follow our intuitions? Now, Suzanne, I'm doing podcasts on all these subjects, so pop on over to Spotify or iTunes. I'm working under the Psychic Pinup, and I am doing these weekly podcasts, and it's covering topics like that. But connecting to spirit and following your intuitions, it's more or less, this is what I say to people when they first do developing, is you need to learn to surrender and you need to learn to trust. An example here is like me coming live today. It's totally unplanned, but I just had this urge that I had to come live. And that is actually, it's spirit connecting with me and saying, I've got to go live. Now, I don't know why I have to go live, but obviously there's a reason for it. Also, connecting to spirit, I fully, I'm a big advocate on meditation, and that is a great way of connecting to spirit that way. Following your intuition, look, we've all got it. It's following that gut feeling you've got. That is your intuition. Have some advice on how we can connect to spirit and follow our intuitions. Well, the following part of it, it's entirely up to you. So whether you take on board that gut feeling that you've got or not, that's entirely up to you. I can't give you how to do it or not. That's entirely up to you. You're either going to trust what they're giving you or you're not. But it is something that doesn't happen overnight. It's something that you need to, it's a journey for life, to be honest with you. And even though I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and every time I think I've got something nutted out, spirit will throw me a curveball. And then I think, oh God, I didn't see that coming. And then I've got to learn something again. It's like lessons. So they think, okay, she understands that now. She gets it. So we're now going to give her another lesson to learn. Sometimes they're not nice lessons. I can tell you that. But understand that everything that happens to you on this journey, it's all for a reason. And sometimes as it may not be a nice experience, but understand that you need to go through these experiences as a human to appreciate and understand where spirit's working from, and also to be able to learn to have empathy for others around you as well. Now, let me see what else they've got going here. Oh, you missed me, did you, Jessica? Missed you heaps. Good to see you. Look, I have got these I love these cards that I found a couple of months ago. They're called Believe in Your Own Magic, and they're great to pull daily for a daily read. Okay, I just pulled a card out for you, Jessica. And I don't know if my thing's back to front. It looks like it. No, it's right way around. Okay. Lighthouse. So that's what I pulled out for you, Jessica. Don't doubt your worth. Okay. So I feel like sometimes that your ideas or your opinions are not being heard. And I feel like they could possibly be dismissed by others. Don't let that get to you, because I'm being shown that that is putting doubt in your mind. So your message is don't doubt your worth. Okay, you are on the correct path. You are a very smart and intelligent lady, and you need to have a little bit more faith in yourself. Okay, so I do love these cards. Who else have we got here? Hello, Julie. Hi, Ray. So nice. Venita, please share the podcast link. It's actually on my Facebook page, but I can't do it. I'm not broadcasting from Facebook here. I'm actually broadcasting from another platform, and then it connects to Facebook and also over to YouTube. But all you need, if you go onto my Facebook page, you should see it. If not, just go onto Spotify and search, just type in the Psychic Pinup and it will come up, or onto YouTube, the Psychic Pinup, it will come up. And topics I've got on was big discussion about 2020 and what a year it was for all of us. I think another one is about are you psychic? That's the second podcast that I've got, Are You Psychic? And we're touching on that. And the most recent one that I have done is about signs and synchronicities. Now, my podcasts only go for 30 minutes. I could not do signs and synchronicities a justice, so it's going to be in a couple of part series. So the one I've just done is part one, and I will be doing part two over the weekend and popping that up as well, because a lot of people so graciously contribute to my podcast as well. I do put the call out, and I do have a wonderful response with people wanting to share their experiences and just thoughts as well. So, which is great. So I do thank you all for that. Hey, who else have we got? Cindy Baker. Hello, Cindy Baker. Chanel. Hello, Chanel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, look, who have we got there? Jessica, definitely going to listen to the podcast. Okay, they're all new for me. I'm still quite new to them. I do enjoy doing these podcasts, and the funny thing is, I come up with a topic, and then I'll sit there, and then I'll just start talking, and it's like spirit feeds me the information. It's channeled, and before I know it, 30 minutes is up, and I've actually got to cut it down half the time. So my people, hi Meg, how are you? And who else? Jojo, you're asking for a Zoom reading. Okay, if you inbox me, I can give you some dates, Jojo. But I think, look, I've been doing behind the scenes stuff. You're on my list, I think, for Young. Correct me if I'm wrong with that. I am coming back to Young in March. I do have a date there, but I just haven't released it yet because I would like to work out and fine tune this booking system before I do that. If not, if you can't wait that long, just inbox me. I can give you some dates for Zoom. Hey, Benita, yes, agreed. Everything happens for us and not to us. That's a great way of looking at that. That's an awesome way of looking at that. Hey, Lisa Corbett, Happy New Year. Know your name. You're from Young as well, I think. Okay. Hey. Very briefly, I might start pulling some of these cards. I love these. Okay. Cindy Baker, you're going through a bit of conflict at the moment, and I don't mean, it may not be physical with other people, it may be a little bit of conflict with yourself as well. You may have a little bit of did I do the right thing? I'm not too sure. So that's what I'm talking about, conflict. with you. And what I have drawn here for you is, if you can read that, Castle. And that is, it's time for healing and not war. Okay, so if you feel like you've made wrong decisions, or you are maybe in disagreements with some people, please don't beat yourself up over it. Okay, so that's what Spirit's saying to you. It's time for healing, not war. And there's never really any wrong decisions. And that's why I say it's everything happens for a reason, and we have lessons to learn. What else have we got here? Oh, Chanel, you love my nails. I did that last night, my nails. I've actually got to do it on the sneaky so my daughter doesn't see it. Otherwise, she wants her nails done as well. And that never ends up pretty. So, hi, Nikki. Hi, Claire. Okay, Benita, because you are engaging with me. So I like your energy today, Benita. Right. You, my dear, you are the master of your domain. In other words, you don't need anybody else to fix things for you. They're showing me that you are a very strong, independent person. They're showing me you are very intelligent. They are showing me that you take on board what people have to say and you don't shoot them down, and you are very open to receiving other people's opinions. And they're showing me that you are a very compassionate person. But the card that they're showing me here is gold. Okay, and I'll just read that for you. It says, you don't need someone else to fix you. So I feel like you have possibly been through some situations, and now it's, again, as I say, everything happens for a reason. It's been a bit of a wake up or an eye opener for you, and you've realized that you don't need anybody apart from yourself. You are your own company, and you're quite comfortable in that. All righty, who else have we got? Jody Lee, Happy New Year. Can't wait to connect with you again soon. Would love a card if you don't mind. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, my dear Jody. I feel like sometimes you can get yourself into a bit of a tiz with a lot of things, and you don't see the bigger picture in a number of things. But understand that in order to have rainbows, we've always got to have a storm first. So the card I drew for you is Storm, and they're saying every hurricane comes to an end. So, and as I said, every cloud has a silver lining. Every rainbow, for every rainbow, we've got to have the rain and the storms first. Oh, Nana, you watch. Oh, okay. What have we got here? You watch Serendipity. Okay. Have you not seen that before, that movie? I love that movie. Those who haven't listened to the podcast, I mentioned the movie Serendipity. I think it was in the early 1990s that movie was made, and it's got a lot of science and synchronicities in it, and it's a lovely feel-good movie. So if you haven't watched that, it might be worthwhile watching. Another good movie would be Sliding Doors with Gwyneth Paltrow, about how parallel lives, and just by making a split second, how it can change our path so suddenly as well. What else we got here? Geez, I've got quite a few. Ooh, a lot of questions. Oh, okay. All right, Vanita, been through a huge journey of healing. Thank you so much. Yep, you're welcome. As I said, I'm not really doing readings today. I'm just pulling those cards. I think they're great little cards to have. Okay, Jess, you just want me to say it. You know what it is. Come on. Okay, talking about learning to trust in our intuition and connecting to spirit. You just want me to say that that's spirit. You know very well who that is. Okay. Who else have we got here? Graham. Hello, Graham. Let's pull a card for you. I'm just pulling them out. Hey. All right. Hey. Your message today, my dear, is to stop putting everybody before you and to start doing things for yourself. And it's showing me that you are a very kind, compassionate, thoughtful person, sometimes a little bit too much. And I feel like your needs get pushed down before everybody else's needs. And so your message today is mural. And if you are into numbers, the number 25, which is also number 7. And my understanding is number 7 is quite a spiritual number, connection to spirit. I'm not a numerologist, so I'm not an expert on that. Just Google number 7, angel numbers. You can look that up. And it says be your own first priority. Okay, so thank you for coming back and Happy New Year. Who else have we got here? Wow. See, Sandy, sliding doors. I'm pulling them all out today. Sliding doors and serendipity. And there's another great movie too, back from the 80s, I think, called Only You. And it has that actress, is it Marissa Tomei, is that her name? And Robert Downey Jr. Basically, she goes to a fortune teller when she's about 12 or 13 with her girlfriends at a country fair, and her brother pulled a prank and wrote out the name of the guy that she's going to end up with. And her entire life, she has been obsessed with this particular guy, finding this guy. And the whole time it was just a joke. But it's a great movie. Watch that one too. It's called Only You. Only You. I'm going to pull one for you, Miss Suzanne. Suzanne. Hey. What are you procrastinating over, Suzanne? I feel like there's decisions that you need to be making and you are procrastinating. And we need to start making some decisions. They're saying you need to cut, make the change, make that change. That's the one I've got for you. Again, number 7, okay? Number 7, sword, make the change. So if you are procrastinating on something, you know the saying, rip the Band-Aid off, my dear. Just get it done. Get it done. So those who have just hopped on, welcome. I'm not really reading today. I just popped on because I had this urge to pop online. I do have some Zoom readings on this afternoon, but I thought I'd just pop on for a little bit and see who was online and welcome everybody into the new year. I will be returning to the Tuesday night live feeds in early February once I get my little one sorted and settled into school. But I'm happy to pull a couple of cards now, but I'm not tuned right in, so to speak, if that's what anybody's hoping to get from me today. Even with the mediumship, if I have somebody pop in, yes, I'll bring them through, but I'm not actively doing readings. It's more like spiritual stuff, bit of a chat. Oh, ladybugs. Do you know what it means to see ladybugs a lot? Okay, this is what you need to do, Ray. I Google a lot of things, and Google ladybug spiritual meaning. It's, for me, I see spiritually a ladybug to me is happiness. And also I feel like there is quite a lot of spiritual, they're just showing me a lot of spiritual awakening around you about this. Thank you very much. That's what they're trying to get your attention. The ladybug is getting your attention. So it's teaching you to recognize and be a little bit more in tune with the signs that they are sending you, not actually the physical, what it is that they are showing you, but making you more aware that you need to be in tune with spirit to be receiving signs, if that makes sense. Okay, and the ladybug obviously is getting your attention. Look it up on Google. Just Google ladybug spiritual meaning. They'll give it to you. Who else have we got here? Okay. So Jojo, you live in Cowra, happy to go to Young. See, I think I do have you on my list. Those who are out that area there, I have a wait list for Young, and it's literally I have enough people on that list for 2 days of readings out there, and I'm pretty certain that you are on there, Jojo. Okay. All right. So, okay, Sandra, you've been listening to my podcast, Sandra. Thank you so much. Right. Okay, for Sandra, for you, got it. Understand. Um, they're telling me you need to take a few more risks on things, Sandra. I feel like you play it safe with a lot of things, and I feel like you need to throw caution to the wind a little bit more. What they've given me for you, Sandra, is raindrops, and it says take a chance on them. So take a chance on a few more things. It's showing me you need to go out and you need to be socializing a little bit more, my dear. They're showing me you with your kicking up your heels and having, they're saying boot scooting, boot scooting, boot scooting. Okay, so I know it's a little bit hard with COVID, but I just feel like you've become a little bit of a hermit. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, I didn't expect this many people on. Hey, Caitlin Midgley. I keep seeing sunflowers. What does it mean? Okay. Now, this is what I say to people. This is great that you are acknowledging and that you are understanding that you're seeing these repeat signs occurring. Now, what something means to me, it could mean something different to somebody else. And you can Google a lot of this stuff and it will give you the, like, I guess the universal meaning of it. But for me, sunflowers. Now, okay, I'm just tuning in what they're giving me. Okay. Have you been in a bit of a dark place recently, Caitlin? And the reason why I'm asking is for me, sunflowers, they literally follow the sun. They turn and wherever the sun is, they are following. And what message I'm getting here from Spirit for you is that you need to start finding the light and you need to start shining in that light. That's why I'm asking, have you been through a bit of a dark period, or I just feel like you're either coming out of that period or it's Spirit saying that you need to now start shining and follow that light and just keep with that light. I see you at the other end of whatever it is that you've just gone through. Okay, and that's just like an omen for you that it's happy days. I mean, like sunflowers is a happy flower. It's a happy flower. Same with gerberas. I put them in the same family as well. Gerberas are happy as well. Hey, so Sandra, hey, boot scooting, my dear. Get out and do some boot scooting. Hmm. Hey, so Caitlin. Okay, yes, very true. Okay, so they're just showing me whatever it is you've been through, it's like you're coming out of it, but they're wanting you to be aware of, like, and keep looking for the light and just shine, saying shine, 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 shine. Who sings that song, Shine Like a Diamond? I don't even know who it is because my daughter sings it all the time, but that's the song that I've got going through my head at the moment. Shine like a diamond, shine like a diamond. Hey, who else have we got? Hmm. Oh, Ray, so you know that movie too, Only You. What was the guy's name that the brother made up? Damon? Was it Damon? I think I always try and find that movie on Netflix and all the other places. It's not an easy movie to find. So don't forget, guys, I will be hosting PTV this evening at 8 p.m. I've got, who have I got on tonight? Ivana and Craig Davey. They'll be doing readings this evening at 8 p.m. on the PTV Facebook page. Hmm. Yeah, it's Damon. Can't remember what his last name was. Okay. I don't do pregnancy. Sorry, Caitlin. It's all medical. I don't do medical questions. It's if I'm doing a reading for somebody, spirit will show me if there's a child around, and I've done that many times. But if people are asking me, are they pregnant on these live feeds? This is what I say to people: just get pregnancy test. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't do pregnancy or medicals on these. Damon Bradley. That's it. Damon Bradley. Right. So, all right. Who else have we got on here? I haven't really got any more questions. I might take off because I do have some Zoom readings starting soon. Tara, hi Tara. I seem to have a lot of interactions with butterflies. I think they are my sister saying hi. And you would be correct, my dear. You would be correct. Okay, just got to shiver up my back then for you, my dear. Yeah. So that's your sister saying hi, and I'm really happy that those things worked out for you for the better over Christmas break as well. I knew that they would. I knew they would. All right. What have we got here? Kristen. Have a card. Okay. Just understand I'm not doing readings here today. I'm just doing a catch up, chit chat, pulling an oracle card. I'm doing whatever spirit wants me to do today. Hey, you, my dear. Who's been pushing you aside? Who has been pushing you aside? I feel like somebody's knocked your crown off, so to speak. And what it's reminding me of is I see that post that goes around on Facebook where women should be straightening each other's crowns or tiaras, so to speak, and not putting each other down. And that's what I feel like with you. So what they're showing me here for you is it's called thorns. Number 14, which could also be a number 5 if you're into numerology, and thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. So I just feel like your crown has been knocked a little bit with possibly things that have happened recently. Okay, so you need to weave that crown that you deserve. I don't know about that, Lillian. Not putting that up because it looks like I've got a big head if I put something like that up, and I don't. But thank you for being here. I'm going to pull a card for you, my dear. My dear, my dear, my dear. Because you have had such an awakening too. You have grown so much. I have seen you grown from that high school girl into the lovely young lady that you are now, and you are so mature for your age. And Spirit says the world awaits you. Okay, so morning, the world awaits you. To me, morning is your awakening. That's what I said. You've had this awakening, and it's brilliant. So you keep being you. You keep doing you. You're on the right path. On the right path, my dear. Who else have we got? Hey, Mika, I'm not really doing readings today, as you just must have just jumped on. Spirit's just urged me to come on, and I'm listening. I'm going with every gut instinct that I've got with Spirit this year. It's my absolute surrender to them. I still hold on. I mean, it's only human nature for us to do that. That's our ego, but that the ego is our way of protecting ourselves from getting hurt. But I'm learning to let go a lot more this year, and that's why I thought, yep, I will start doing these podcasts about a lot of spiritual things to hopefully help a lot of you as well. Because understand, I've only been doing this work for, I will say, 3.5 years now. So I only started journaling 3.5 years ago. And in that 3.5 years, I have learnt so much. This is my life now. I love it. And I'm very passionate about passing on what I have learned. And I would say wisdom, if you want to call it wisdom, as well, onto others to hopefully help you all grow as well. But I am just pulling cards, Mika. So I'll pull a card for you. All right. Phoenix. It's all about your dreams, my dear. I'm just being shown dreams. So you keep having the same dream. Now, why do I feel like that this dream is not a pleasant dream? I feel like there's with this dreaming that you are having, it leaves you feeling a little bit uneasy. Okay, Miss Mika, who is the gentleman that passed with a it's a heart related. I'm feeling like it was actually some sort of heart failure. It wasn't heart attack. Okay, your grandfather, my dear, he's saying your grandfather. It's your grandfather that comes to you in your dreams. So, because I can't speak to you, do you understand the relationship between like a spiritual bird and your grandfather? Do you have, is that a sign for you when you see a phoenix or a big bird that you feel like your grandfather is around you? Okay, so yeah, it's your granddad. Okay, and yes, 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 yes. Okay, right. He's showing me these key elements in those dreams. Like, don't take the whole dream literally like a movie playing out. You need to take the key bits, components, and write them down and piece it together, because what you're dreaming doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen. That's the only way that they can get your attention. So they will give you key bits and pieces. So you might see, okay, just for an example, a phoenix. And in your dream, the phoenix may come down and swoop and take a member of your family and fly off and not see them again. And I know that sounds really morbid, but that gets your attention. But in reality, you could have seen a phoenix, you could have seen a mouse, you could have seen an apple, you could have seen all these other little bits and pieces during that dream. You need to take note of and write them down. You'll get your answer that way. Right. Yes, so you're saying, yes, I do need to write it down. Okay. I do it all the time. It's like sometimes I wake up from dreams and I'm like, what the hell was that about? And I will think about it all day, but then I realize the dream is not literally what it's meant to be about. It's the bits and pieces in it that they just had to get my attention. All right, who else have we got? Hey, let's see. Hey. Okay, Flick. Hi, Flick. Okay, this is a little bit touchy, Flick. Is there somebody around you that is drinking a little bit more than what they should be? I just feel like there's somebody around you that potentially is drinking a little bit more, or like, no, that's not nice what they're saying. It's not nice. Okay. I feel like there's been situations with you. They're saying last the 6, 6, 6, 6. 6 months, I would like to say, at least in particular, where you've had, I want to say, be the warrior and take control of a number of things. But what they're showing me, the card that I pulled for you is this number 37. Okay, 3 and a 7 is 10. 10 in terms of numerology is things coming to a completion, right? Where we start a whole new cycle again. But they got here the word grey, and endings are inevitable. Okay, so whatever it is that's happening with you now, I feel like it's coming to an end, and I'm being shown that there is good things on the horizon. Okay, if you've just tuned in, I was saying before, to have a rainbow, we need to have a storm, and that's where I feel like you are at now. And there's things are a lot better for you. So Emily, enjoy your podcast. Thank you. At least somebody's listening to them. Love a card drawn. Okay, let's have a look. What's going on here with you, my dear? For Miss Emily. Okay. All right. You, Miss Emily, I feel like you this year, and I think you've realised it, this year is all about growth for you, and I mean spiritually. I feel like in the past with you, and don't take this the wrong way, I feel like you have not been completely honest with yourself. Living a lie is not the correct term. So that's why I said, please don't take it that way. But I just feel like you go and say to everyone, yeah, I'm good. Things great. And inside you're cutting up inside, or you're not 100% happy. But on the exterior, yeah, you are. You are to everybody else. So, and all they see is big, happy Emily all the time. This year is about growth for you. And what the card I drew for you is the flower card, number 17. So that is an 8 for me. 8 is, I love the number 8 because it's never ending, and I always like to turn it on the side, and it's a figure 8. It's the infinity sign. So they're saying here, be honest with yourself. Okay, so that is your message for this year. But as I said, I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth for you spiritually this year. Okay, I hope that helps you. How long have I been? Oh, I've been on here for 45 minutes. Jeez, that flies. Flies. Hey, well, okay. Understand, Flick, that everything happens for a reason, and if things aren't so pleasant, if the things that are happening to you aren't so pleasant, try to look at the positive side of it, is that I need to learn a lesson from this. And once you learn that lesson, you can move on. You can move on. Oh, here we go. Beck. Hey, hi, Beck. I've been recently through a tough time and began journaling myself and highly recommend it. Okay, great. Thank you. I recommend journaling as well. It's a great way of as well as connecting to spirit. You chose me for a reading numerous times, and on one occasion I was encouraged to seek my spiritual path. My awareness of synchronicity in my life has been amazing, uplifting, and inspiring. I thank you, and I'm grateful that you crossed my path at such a dark time in my life. Love and light, blessings to you. Thank you. Makes my job worthwhile, Lynn. Okay, let's have a look back. Sorry, I'm just going to call you Lynn then. So, right, for you, my dear, number 3 or number 12 is also a number 3. Oh, this fits in with what you've just said. Expectations. Don't seek anybody's approval. So I think you have realized that now, being on your spiritual path, that you don't need to seek anybody else's approval, and you are now on your way, my dear. So it says, do not seek anybody's approval. Keep at it. Good work. Great work. Hey, yes. And Emily, interesting. Growth sounds fantastic. Thanks so much. You are welcome. You are welcome. Who else we got here? Hey, Alicia. All right. I had 2 cards pop out then. They pulled out 2 cards for you, Alicia. So obviously I don't know what you're going through. But this is what they've pulled out for me. Now, shark. They're saying swim away from the situation. And the other card is I pulled out for, I think, from Emily as well. And that card is be honest with yourself. So if you find yourself in a situation at the moment, not sure what to do, what path to go down, they're saying get out of it, swim away. Okay, you need to be a little bit more honest with yourself. Don't do a lot of things to please people. You need to be happy within yourself first. Alrighty. You are happy. Now, Spirit's singing a song for me. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're being cheeky with me. Wet, wet, wet. My Sweet Surrender. If you're not familiar with that song, My Sweet Surrender, go and look it up on YouTube or one of the other platforms that you can listen to music to. Wet, wet, wet. Sweet Surrender. Hello, Megan. So I'm assuming I'm going to see you out at Bathurst in a couple of weeks. So those out there at Bathurst, I'll be there for 2 days, 13th and 14th of February. Now, I am doing platform demonstration both days. So I think it's 12:30 or 1 o'clock. I'm on stage for that. I'm also doing a workshop on the Saturday afternoon. If you would like to join my workshop, you need to contact the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo. I have some spots left. It is a beginner's class. So if you are not sure, this class is for you. Everybody has the ability, and that is my goal of this workshop, is to bring that out. We've got a lot of fun exercises going on in the afternoon. It's wonderful. I love it. I love teaching this. It goes for nearly 3 hours. It's on the Saturday afternoon, the 13th of February. If you're not sure, feel free to inbox me. I can talk you through it a little bit more. My readings on Saturday are now fully booked, so I'm closed off for readings for the Saturday. And I think I've got, from memory, seven spots left for the Sunday if you would like to have a reading. Hey, now what time are we at? All right, I really need to shoot off, guys, in a minute, because I've got Zoom readings starting soon. I've got here. Erica. Hi, Erica. May I have a card if Spirit thinks I need one? Bless. Right, Miss Erica. I feel like there's things holding you back, and I feel like potentially you can also have a little bit of trouble speaking up as well. So this year is your year to learn how to shine. And what they're saying here is spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. All right. I can't sing. I'm not a very good singer, but I will sing. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. That's what they're saying. Don't be afraid to sing. Okay, thank you very much, guys. They're also saying you are quite receptive to sounds as well, and you wake up with songs in your mind of a morning as well. So, and you sing them during the day. I'm saying you sing. So take note of those songs. There's messages there for you, and that's what they're saying. Don't be afraid to sing. Hey. Right. Hello, Ben. How are you? I'm very well. I hope you're well too. Looking forward to the next workshop to follow on from the beginner workshop. There's only one of me. I'm trying. I'm still trying to get my head out of, I'm still in holiday mode. This week's my first week back, and I'm only just starting up the readings again. I am toying up with the idea of taking it onto Zoom, doing workshops or weekly classes on Zoom. So if anybody is interested in that, maybe if you can drop me a line, and if I get the interest up, I can put together fortnightly workshop classes on Zoom. Now, you're down Goulburn area. I've got people in Goulburn. I've got people in Young, people in Bathurst, all wanting workshops as well. And it might be an idea. We do a lot of these on Zoom. So anyway, let me know, guys. Hey, so there we go. So you do sing a lot. Yeah, I do sing a lot, especially to my son. Awesome, that's great. And Megan's saying Zoom workshops sound good. Okay. Right. Are you doing my workshop at Bathurst, Megan? Are you doing that one? Just let me know, because that's the beginners. It's worthwhile doing that to get the foundations before I take all of this online, because ideally I would like everybody to have that foundation. That Ben's done it, Megan's done it, I know Emily's done it. There's a number of you on here who have done that class, and it's a good foundation to get started. All right. I've got somebody here who used to smoke, because they just put their fingers underneath my nose. All I can smell is, the nicotine. They've done this. Male. Is that connected to you, Megan, or is that connected to you, Ben? I'm looking at Ben. I was talking to Megan and Ben at the same time. Somebody who's passed, and they quite a heavy smoker. and they're showing me, okay, I feel like, yeah, all right. Farm clothes, yeah, work clothes that they're wearing as well. Okay, popping in to say good day. So Megan, all right, yes, I want to, but I haven't booked in. We'll do it today. Yeah, if you just contact Danielle directly, it's actually, let me just type in Danielle's number. I think this works 0466. Yep. 0466 065 48. It should come up. All destinations. No, bear with me. Okay, that number there that you see, 0466 065 348, that is the phone number for Living Wellness and Psychic Expo at Bathurst. So if you would like a reading with me, you need to ring that number, or if you would like to book in for the workshop, you need to ring that number as well. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, I didn't expect to be on for an hour, but I really need to shoot off. I do have Zoom readings starting in a half an hour's time, and I need to go and freshen up and get ready for that. So thank you for joining me. As I said, it was very impromptu. It was just like, don't know why I had to do it, but I'm here. So I will be back, when is it? In a couple of weeks' time on a Tuesday night to get back to the regular live feeds. But in the meantime, thank you guys, and I'll be on PTV this evening, so 8 p.m. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye.